Good morning, freedom fighters. It is 8:07 a.m. East Coast time, October 23rd, 2024. I failed miserably yesterday. I should have captured this, but I was trying to get my boat and my trailer work done. I was working on it. I am the mechanic. But yesterday was one of the largest chemtrail operations I have ever witnessed over Lake Michigan. Each one of these lines is an aircraft trail. This is a heavy attack upon the people. Has nothing to do with air traffic. This is geoengineering attacks upon the people. I was really busy yesterday trying to fix a bearing on the trailer, which the threads are scarred and I cannot get it on. Cranked my motor up. I thought my motor was ready to go. Changed the fuel filters and I realized the head gasket is blown. So back to being a mechanic again. But let's do geoengineering while we got a moment here. This is unbelievable amount of lines. I want to show the last 12 hours of it. It doesn't give me a long timeline when you're doing it, in a 12-hour fashion. But I want to show you what this operation did. They sprayed all night before last. This is 24 hours ago. I'm going to start it over. You can already see they were spraying in the night. That is sprays. They are spraying our people with chemicals to control the weather. I don't know how to get this through to people. Heavy, right here. Look at this toxic spreading of this material. Real light color that's not natural. It doesn't reflect the sun like normal clouds. But they sprayed for 24 hours, and I'm going to see here shortly what they're doing today. This was yesterday. Billions of dollars are being made, and I guarantee the taxpayers are footing the bill. They completely lined out Wisconsin, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, and Canada. This is going on in Canada at the same time. They love the X's. And I tell you what, I want you to look at this X. I don't think this is by accident. A thin line and a wide line. That looks like chemtrails to me. I think they're putting it right in our face in so many ways. There's a time-lapse video from Nevada that's perfectly shows the thick and the thin line together, and it looks just like his logo. They're all in on it, and I'm not pretending he's not. They're all in on it, my friends. They are all in on it. They all know about it, and they will not speak up about it because they are all in on it. I hope they realize that everybody in World War II was double-crossed. The bankers played both sides of the war. That's undeniable. The Rothschilds owned all the banking systems back then, and even more after the war was over. We have been lied to about everything, and I mean everything. Why we're here, what we are, what we should be doing in our lives. We're not supposed to be just consumers, providing services for each other. I'm a commercial fisherman. I provide food for millions of people, and they want me destroyed. They have destroyed me. Undeniable. This is an attack. Nothing to do with air traffic. Spraying the same area over and over ago, just following right along with it. What I've seen from these devices, these aircraft with the spray devices, let me put one on standby. One more thing, I want y'all to realize that nothing you see on TV is real anymore, not even the people. I seen where they wear these masks. I can turn myself to anyone y'all want. I can look like anyone you want me to look like. There's nothing real on TV anymore. From what I can see in these aircraft, they are run by computers. This is a chemtrail aircraft. It is all run by computers. And it puts out the chemicals and it mixes the chemicals behind the aircraft. Have you ever noticed the nozzles are turned into each other? A lot of them are. They're mixing chemicals in the air behind the aircraft, a lot of them. Especially when they have the spray nozzles on the tail fins. There's a lot of these tanks and they come in all different kinds of forms. And I want y'all to know I was fighting geoengineering when this man sold our life at our fishing. This man gave these companies millions to buy our fishing industry up. Y'all praise him like he's a hero. He is no hero. He's shaking the hands with the leaders. Y'all are going to see hell on earth if y'all don't stop paying attention to these people. These chemtrail devices are on board many, many different aircraft. This looks like a 737. They are run by computers. The pilots are not flipping switches. There's no chemtrail switch. I watched 2 aircraft the other day release the toxins in the exact same location. On and off switches turning on at the same time. Massive computers will run these programs with very little human intervention. Very little. I don't have to wonder why I see less birds, bugs, and fish, and why I'm surrounded by some of the most lethargic humans on the planet. We are breathing in very toxic chemicals. I don't even see the seagulls I used to see around my shrimp boat. That's a telltale sign that something's wrong. They are breathing this material in out in the ocean. We can only ignore reality for so long. The trees are dying. The birds are limited. I barely have a fish to go chase. They're controlling our weather, destroyed our industries, destroyed our complete shrimping industry that I had. I was making great money. Just a couple days a week to get me through, but no, I ain't worked none. 2 days now just went by. I was supposed to work, no work. When are the sheep gonna ever wake up? There's so many things wrong with our country right now. And most of it's the people not paying attention. All these rainbows in the sky is no different than me pouring oil on the water. It is chemicals. Chemicals and rainbow sheens in the water or the sky is just chemical. I never seen rainbows in the sky unless it was raining 40 years ago. I took this picture a couple years ago. One of those punch hole clouds, I guess. It's funny they say, oh, it's when aircraft goes through. I got a video of them in the Pacific Ocean out there by Hawaii everywhere. They were doing something out there, but it was satellite imagery. Speaking to the choir at this point, I'm sure. I appreciate each and every one of your comments. Anybody commenting on Rumble, you just need to go to YouTube. It's been mostly spam on that one and not a lot of views. So if y'all do need to get a hold of me on Rumble, come to YouTube or Twitter. I really do not recognize my skies anymore. Greed has destroyed our planet. We've chemically neutered our planet within 100 years. Think about that. We have chemically neutered our planet in 100 years. I've talked to the old people that used to be. They were telling me how it was just changing. I can see it now for sure. The horses are already here. The four horsemen. It has nothing to do with the horse, it's the horseman itself. Pestilence. All the trees are dying worldwide, but Alaska, we're losing so many trees for a beetle that they released on the place. In my opinion, those beetles used to not be there. Famine, a day's wage for a day's food, it's already here. Wars all over the place. Got one more horse to go, and I welcome it. I don't want to be with these people anymore. They're not anything I recognize. Thank you to the warriors that are still listening to me. They are the truly good people that's left. None of us deserve what's coming. I'm afraid it's going to be starvation for the most part. God have mercy. What it hurt, what it is to starve. Some of my best friends are homeless. I know what it's like for people to be hungry. Commercial Fisherman standing by. We must fight these people or just lay down and die, one or the other. And I ain't laying down for no one. Standing by.